Hey, what's going on? Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Carcino here, and let's get through it. Um, what can I talk about? What could I really say about this, man? This is exclusive stuff that you guys probably didn't know was happening, but it was in the background for a long time, and a lot of people didn't know too much about it. You probably Googled it or it went right past under your nose. Matthew Vaughn, we know him from the success of the X-Men, who worked for Fox. Him and Kevin Feige don't really get along. And the reason why they don't get along is because Matthew Vaughn released under his new title Marv Films the Kick Ass franchise. And when he came out with the Kick Ass franchise after he'd done Layer Cake and everything else, they used the logo, and Kick Ass was like the big breakout hit and success for them. And the fact that they had the logo Marv, and then Kevin Feige and the rest of the guys there at the time, they were like, wait a minute, this looks like a ripoff of Marvel. So they went to sue to have the Marv, they couldn't put Marv anymore up on the screen. So you started to see Marv change. Now it had to be faded into the pictures. And they were very angry at the fact that they were more DC related with their characters as far as this Batman character, and they thought this was a complete ripoff and a smack in the face to Marvel. So Marvel, who were the big giants, now they are making good sized money with the R-rated comedy superhero movie Kick Ass. They're proving they're basically hoarding in on their market with this movie. And they was like, see, this thing makes it, because parents had a big fallout because the kids thought it was a kids movie and it was very adult. So they saw it as a deception. And the war begun between Matthew Vaughn and his company Marv. And when they try to put movies out, such as Eddie the Eagle and all these stuff, Marvel tries to crush them. And and once you well, allegedly, okay, but when you align yourself with certain people, you got to understand the power levels. And Eddie the Eagle is an outstanding movie, probably one of the best movies they've done, and it didn't make any money. And the reason why is because it was basically dwarfed, like, to avoid the movie by the Marvel people, allegedly pulling strings because they were very just angry with Matthew Vaughn and what he attempted to do and what they believe he attempted to do. Now, Marvel, with the Infinity War character of Thanos. Thanos is a guy who wants to destroy half of the galaxy to impress Lady Death. But they felt at Marvel that this was too bland of a direction. We have to have a reason for him to destroy half of the universe. So what they did was take from a movie of Matthew Vaughn's from his Marv cinematic takeoff was the Kingsman, his very first Kingsman movie, which was like a young James Bond movie with an evil character in there called Richmond Valentine. And they took his plight, they took his story that made him a very intelligent villain and gave him philosophy. It's part of his intelligence as a skilled tycoon of technology. He was someone who thought outside of the box, but viewed as violent, barbaric, vicious, and doing anything necessary to achieve a goal. Now, in his notorious global entrepreneur namesake, the Valentine Corporation, what did he do? He created these SIM cards to enhance the violent nature of people, to let them destroy themselves because the world needs, it was just too many people on the earth. This is his exact quote from the movie. When you get a virus, you get a fever. That's the human body raising its core temperature to kill the virus. Planet Earth works the same way. Global warming is the fever. Mankind is the virus. We are making our planet sick. A call in our own hope. If we don't reduce our population ourselves, there's only one or two ways this can go. The host can kill the virus, or the virus kills the host. Either way, you see? So instead of Marvel, who rips off Matthew Vaughn's film, The Kingsman, takes the plight in the direction of this villain, played by Samuel L. Jackson, and gives it to Thanos. Instead of planet Earth, it's the universe. Now they have a reason why he wants to wipe out half the universe, because the world is not enough to go around and the whole universe is sick. Every planet, it's not enough foods, not enough rations. We got to get rid of the people. It's the same plight. They ripped off Matthew Vaughn's Kingman, his whole arc for Valentine. Now, this is a true plagiarism. This is not something that was accidental. This is not something that wasn't done on purpose. This was purposely done. And I don't care who they are and they tell you what, this was not Thanos from the comics. Everyone loves the direction of Thanos. Why? Because they love the character of Valentine from the Kingsman. They love that he was actually smart and was making sense with what he was saying. It sounded good. It was intelligently written out, and it was just ripped off by Marvel Studios. And they're telling Marv, ha! Suck it! #1 movie in the world, itch. Your Thanos, our Thanos is your Valentine. So, y'all tell me what y'all think. Am I insane? Am I crazy? Or I know what I'm talking about once again. It's your boy Carcito, man. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm out.